Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, wonderful morning. And to be honest, I have extra fake enthusiasm today because Patricio has. Oh, sorry, apologies there. Thank you to our receptionist. Hello, Valentina. Very good. And yes, exactly. Because Patricio has given me extra strength Vick's VapoRub from Mexico. Oh, so I'll be super enthusiastic, fake enthusiastic today. Okay, unbelievable. Oh, I put it on. Oh, I've never had such a high. Excellent, right? Okay, the next thing, can you remember this expression? Oops. When would you use that expression? Who's to say it?
You want to fight?
No, not that one.
Who's to say is it's when
Okay, I'll give you a finish in a second. You understand that? What's that mean? Who's to say how many times Patricia's phone will ring today? What do you really mean when you say who's to say?
do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
knows.
Actually, I think we should pick
I
a.
don't know.
Okay. Patricio, yeah, and Ivonne. Okay, I suppose I go as well with this. Amy, I would like you to guess how many times Patricio's phone will go off today.
Today?
Yeah.
All class. All the class.
Yeah, all during the class. Yeah.
6.
Six times there for Amy. 5 times Edberg. 7 times Patricio. Any ideas?
Maybe 8.
As yet? 12 times. That's a big number there, Ivonne.
I think 9.
9. Okay, just
How
for.
are you?
And you?
Yeah,
10.
10?
I'll go with 10. 10 times. We already have one. Okay, so who's to say how many times Patricio's phone goes off? We don't know.
We don't know.
Okay? So don't forget this. Okay? What's the other expression that I gave you yesterday where you're more confrontational? The question.
Where do you think?
Yeah, where do you get off? Okay? Now, if you want, you can make it even more informal and you can say, instead of do you, what would you do? Instead of do you, where'd you get off? And then what usually comes after this with the grammar? ING, exactly. Okay, again, I want you individually to give me an example. Individually, give me an example of that. You can maybe think about your ex-boyfriend. Okay, you can possibly think of your ex-boyfriend when you're using this expression as inspiration. Okay?
No. But when you say this now,
You have to be very close. Yeah, I suppose it works. Yes. Right. Excellent work there. Excellent. That's the kind of the sentence we do in the staff room.
oh,
I'll give you another 20 seconds until Amy finishes her abuse of her ex-boyfriend. Okay, just a few seconds of inspiration. Just be careful when you're doing that, when you're using that form, it must be ing. Okay? All right, Yvonne, give me your rubbish. Now, just to clarify, Yvonne's sentence will be used by many teachers in the staff room. Okay, especially to people like JP, for example, or maybe Gonzalo, but to be honest, Gonzalo is on all this. Keep going.
Where do you get off being absent the whole week?
Yeah, but like, for example, so that's correct. There's nothing wrong with
Where
that.
do you get off being
That's
absent?
better, that's better.
The whole
You don't
week?
want to be smiley face, you know. Where's your okay, like that. Stand up there, stand up.
Nah.
Stand up. Stand up, Ivonne. Okay, yeah. Oh, in this case. Pendeja. Okay, so again.
Where do you get off being absent the whole week?
Yes, yeah, like this. Excellent. Very good. Up as well. Again. More like this.
Where did you get off talking to me that way?
Exactly. Where? But this too smiley. All of you are too smiley and very nice. Where do you get off, etc. Like this. Okay. Where do you get off? Okay. Sit down. Very good. Up, Amy.
I'm ready.
It's your moment.
Right, so this is your moment
It's
here.
my moment. Where do you get off ghosting me all the weekend and then appearing to think that anything is happening? Fuck off.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Yes, that's it. That's the kind of abuse we want. Patricio, up. Give me your sentence.
okay. Where did you get off telling me how I can bake a cake?
How to bake the cake. Exactly. But that's, again, too nice, Patricio. It's too nice. Okay, next, Edberg. Like abusive. You're an Irish teenager.
You look like.
Yeah, maybe. For the color of my skin.
No.
Right, come on, man. For God's sake.
Where do you get off watching this movie without me?
Yeah, where do you get off watching this movie without me?
Without
Okay? And finally, Andrea.
Where did you get off gossiping about Valentina?
Yes, very good. Where do you get off gossiping about Valentina? How dare you? Okay? And I give you another response that you could have. You understand this? How dare you, yes? You understand that? How dare you? What a nerve. Okay, so I'll give you another expression. How dare you? If you want to be a little bit funny about it, you can say, how very dare you? What a disgrace. Okay, how could you gossip about Valentina? How dare you? You could also say, what a nerve. What a nerve you have. It's a disgrace. Or you could say, what a cheek. What a cheek. Okay? And just to clarify, I do.
Is the same chick?
Here it is. This was in my afternoon class. This is Orgel's painting. What a cheek. And it means, like, to be honest, cheek has a few meanings. So one meaning is that. Another meaning is that, which is what you see here from Orgel. Okay? And another meaning is insolence. Okay? So if you are insolent to the teacher, like for example, if the teacher said, okay, do exercise 1. Okay? No. Okay? That's cheek. That's cheek. When you're giving back chat to the other teacher, etc. So if you say, oh, what a cheek, you're saying, what a nerve, you're a terrible person to do that kind of thing. Okay? So you're being very insolent. So if somebody said that to you, you could say, what a nerve, what a cheek. So again, how would you say it? If I said, for example, I think you're the worst student I've ever had.
What a nerve.
Okay? To be honest, I think the elementary students have better English than all of you.
What
What a cheek.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Beautiful
How
work.
dare you?
No.
How very dare
How
you?
very dare you? How very dare you? Okay? Excellent. Beautiful work there. Beautiful work. Okay, right. The next thing that I want you to do is get the piece of paper and a pen. Your favorite activity.
Oh, dictation.
Dictation.
This is yours.
Now there will be 3 sentences. Thank you very much.
Three?
My favorite.
Only 3?
Only 3, yes. The 4th will come later. Okay? Right, are you ready?
About what?
About sport.
Very good.
About sport, yes.
Really?
Yes, it's about sport, yes. Yes. Sport and participle clause. There it is, there it is. Who is closest so far? It's Andrea. Okay, well, we're already 2 and we've only 15 minutes. I think
Yeah.
5 is a low score.
As the end is going to win.
Yes, I think so. The next one, okay, so are you ready?
The next one.
Okay, the first one, yeah. Okay, so cheered on by thousands of fans.
What?
The underdog boxer delivered a breathtaking performance. In the crowded arena. Cheered on by thousands of fans, the underdog boxer delivered a breathtaking performance in the crowded arena.
I didn't get the second one. The second
Don't
one.
worry, nobody got the first one or the third one either.
Yeah.
Okay?
The first part.
Cheered on by thousands of fans, the underdog boxer delivered a breathtaking performance in the crowded arena.
Could you repeat the first word?
Cheers on.
Okay? Cheered. There we go. Excellent there.
Let's see.
Excellent. Cheered. Okay? Cheered on.
Cheered on.
That was the first 2 words. Okay, next one. As I'm sure you got the first one entirely correct. Having trained for months in brutal conditions, the marathon runner finally broke the record. Having trained for months in brutal conditions, the marathon runner finally broke the record. Having trained for months in brutal conditions, the marathon runner finally broke the record. Okay, next one, the last one. Exhausted after sprinting down the final stretch. she collapsed to the thunderous laughter of the crowd. Exhausted after sprinting down the final stretch, she collapsed to the thunderous laughter of the crowd. Exhausted after sprinting down the final stretch, she collapsed to the thunderous laughter of the crowd. Okay, right. So Aziel, you are with Ivonne. Patricio, you are with Edberg, and Andrea, you're with Amy. Can you confer with your answers? Confer with your colleagues about your answers.
Breathtaking performance in the
Performance, I have performance.
Having tried in rural conditions, the marina.
Okay. Cheers to those. No, yeah. Have trained.
Having tried in rural conditions, the marina.
I'm not sure if this one. I have
In the front of the
trained
Oh,
in conditions.
Okay, the next
The marathon running finally broke their record.
conditions, after months, training in road conditions and the conditions, the marathon runner finally broke the
And
record.
the last one,
Conditions to
One
after
marathon
sprint, final stretch. She collapsed on the
Yes, finally broke the record.
The tongue, it will be the tongue.
Broke the record. Yes.
I don't know. It's south and
Look at that, one is back.
The
beginning.
it's south and
the marathon
Exhausted
runner
after sprint.
after.
finally broke the record.
Sprint down
It's easy because they are done.
in the final stretch.
Final.
So quickly.
South and
She collapsed
she collapsed. She collapsed.
on that.
What's
Turning
always your
road
question?
conditions.
I don't remember.
This is
Yeah.
Really?
train it in. I think the train is train it in. And after months, I think that is correct, but I missed some words.
Yes.
And it depends on the people.
Okay,
Because it
this is Molly.
That is Molly, yes.
Aww.
To be honest, I have to admit, even though I'm not supposed to do it, I did have Molly in my flat last night. And to be honest, she woke up at 3 in the morning and I had to go for a walk. I had to go for a walk at 3 in the morning because she had the poo. Well, she might come later. I don't know. It depends on if she wakes up. Okay, I don't know. Right, okay. Can you look at the answers?
Cheers. Oh my God.
I put children.
Cheers.
Like complete.
One word. One word. Children.
Children. Children.
Children. Like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
correct? Second one?
The first one, but I missed like a cheered on.
Okay, I'll give you another few minutes or another few seconds. Good or bad?
But
How bad?
why did I put Brooklyn?
Oh, I know. Okay, Doc. Right, we'll go over this. Okay? You know your ass. Right? So in the first one, I will go over the grammar. So you will see something here. Good. This,
Cheered on.
and this. These are what are called participles, and these things here are called participle clauses. I will explain these today. Okay? So how you use them. But don't worry about it for now. So I'm presuming some of you had a problem with that expression. Is that clear? Can you read that?
Cheer.
Cheered.
Cheered on.
Cheered.
Here, no? No? Not so fast. I can look right. Okay. So cheered on by thousands of fans. Now, what's that mean?
Woo!
Exactly. Okay. Have you heard cheerleaders?
Yes.
Okay,
At
so
the beginning of the class.
cheerleaders are supposed to do that for the public or the spectators. So cheered on by thousands of fans. Now I can't remember how I pronounced that.
Thousands.
Maybe I said thousands, or maybe I said thousands. Okay, I maybe did an Irish pronunciation. The
Underdog boxer.
what's an underdog?
When you not, you know,
When you're not expected.
yeah, when you're not expecting to win.
Yes, when you're not expected to win, you're an underdog. Okay? So, for example, Seamus put all the good upper intermediate students in Declan's class, and he put the rubbish in this class. They put the rubbish in this class. So you were like the
With the
underdog.
teacher, with
Yes, yeah, one of the worst teachers, exactly. Okay? So we're the underdogs. Imagine we succeed. Nobody expects us to succeed. Nobody expects us to succeed. Okay? So the underdog boxer delivered a breathtaking performance. What's a breathtaking performance?
Like
Amazing.
Amazing, like
Yes.
Like that, that's it.
Incredible.
Okay? In the crowded arena. What's an arena in English? Not in Spanish. What's an arena?
Stadium?
Stadium. Usually a stadium. Okay?
Sand.
So Croke Park. It's
Sand.
not sand, it has nothing to do with sand. Okay? Actually, it does have something to do with sand, but don't worry about that. It comes from the Greek. I'm pretty sure that's true. Where the Greeks used to perform,
Yes.
so they performed in the sand. Next one then. Having trained for months in, how do you pronounce that word? Brutal. Brutal. You can say brutal or brutal. Brutal. If you have Irish
I heard
pronunciation, you'll hear
But
brutal.
in the way that you say, I only heard Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah.
I heard broken.
Why would I say Brooklyn conditions? What the hell are Brooklyn
maybe
conditions?
you train in Brooklyn.
The conditions of Brooklyn, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Having trained for months in Dublin conditions. Okay?
Yeah.
Possibly you could say. that.
Repeat this word.
Okay, brutal. I think I.
Brooklyn.
Brutal. 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 Brutal.
We can compare, say
Or you
Brooklyn
can say
and brutal.
Brutal.
And say Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Say Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Say
brutal, brutal,
No, but you have to say brutal conditions.
brutal
And then
conditions, brutal conditions,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn conditions,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn conditions. No English speaker would make that mistake. What's brutal mean?
Only you.
What's that mean?
Hard condition.
Really, really,
Difficult,
really hard.
yeah, very hard. Okay, so very difficult. The marathon runner, and maybe I said marathon. I don't know if I said marathon or marathon runner. Finally broke the
I
record.
think marathon.
Okay, maybe I switched all 3 times. I don't know. The next one then. Sorry, exhausted after sprinting down a final stretch. Now I would say you have a problem with this word, maybe, and probably that word. What's sprint mean? I gave it to you before.
When you run in a short.
When you run very fast for usually a short period of time. Stretch?
The final.
Like the final step or
Yeah.
the final...
Yeah, the final distance. So for example, in the 400 meters in the Olympics, the last 100 meters would probably be the final stretch. Okay, the last part. The last.
The last effort.
Yeah, the last part. Yeah, the last effort. She collapsed. Was collapsed?
Right.
Well, maybe not dying, but she collapsed to the thunderous. Now I definitely did this. I switched the pronunciation a couple of times. So the first time I think I said thunderous, but the next time I said thunderous. Okay, what's thunder?
Like
Who is the god of thunder?
Thor.
Thor. Okay, so
Thor.
Thor is the god of thunder.
Thor.
The noise that the clouds make when the lightning is going to happen, okay, is thunder. How do you pronounce that word?
Laughter.
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 What is it again?
Laugh.
It's the noun of laugh. Okay, laughter of the crowd. How did I pronounce that? Of the crowd. Laughter of the crowd. Okay, so can you pronounce that for me, please, Amy, as fast as possible?
Cheered by dolphins, thousands of fans, the underdog boxer delivered a breathtaking performance in the crowded arena.
Children of thousands of fans, the underdogs boxing delivered a breathtaking performance of the crowd arena.
That word you changed. That word you changed. And that word you changed, I think. Okay, so repeat again.
Crowd
Cheered.
cheered on by thousands of fans, the underdogs boxing delivered a boxer delivered a breathtaking performance in the crowded arena.
Say breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Okay, next.
The same. Having training for months in brutal conditions, the marathon runner finally broke the record.
Okay, same, Azil.
Having trained for months in brutal conditions, marathon runner finally broke the record.
Patricio, last one.
After sprinting down the final stretch, she collapsed to the thunderous laughter of the crowd.
John.
Exhausted after sprinting down the final stretch, she collapsed to the thunderous laughter of the crowd.
Laughter.
Laughter.
Oh, okay. Now, yesterday I showed you a document. Can you please get those documents again? This document. Wherever it is. This one. Okay, can you get that one?
Oh, I think so. That's for me.
It's more comfortable, yeah.
Let me get it. Oh, I have the paper right there. I have it.
You move your ass out of here. Right, okay. Actually, no, move your ass over here would be better for me. Okay, so I went over some of these issues yesterday, but I'll go over a little bit more as well. Okay, so again, just as a repetition for Spanish, B, between vowels and your contrast with V. So say bat, like Batman, bat, bat, only lips. Mexicans, Batman. Exactly. Batman. Exactly. Batman is more dangerous than Batman. What's Vat?
Bad boy.
No, VAT, V-A-T.
Oh, V-A-T.
VAT is the VAT is the tax that you pay on consumer goods.
Oh yes.
So when you buy a phone, there's a percentage that goes to the government. That's called VAT. value added tax. The VAT man is the tax man. He is more dangerous than Batman. You understand that?
Yes.
He steals more of your money. Okay?
Terrible
So,
joke. Terrible
Bat, it's a terrible joke. Especially for a socialist. Okay, say Batman.
Batman.
The Batman. Batman. You have to see the teeth.
Batman.
That's it. Exactly. Okay? Also, you have a problem with the B in between vowels. So, rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Rabbit. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Rabbit. Again?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
That's better. Rabbit. Rabbit. Give me that. Hey, yes, give it to me here. Yes, exactly. Okay. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Very good. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Do you hear? It's not very clear. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
That's a little better. You exaggerated the R, but it's still better. This will not be a problem. You see? B over here, German, not a problem. Okay? So say rabbit.
Rabbit.
Slight problem, but not because of the B. Not because of the B. Yes, very good. Okay, now P in general, word initially, some speakers have a problem in German. So what do you have to do with P at the start of words? What do you do with the start of words with P?
Speak.
So pick.
Pig.
Pig.
Pick.
Pig.
Very good.
Pig.
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 Peak. Oh, this is amazing. Fantastic performance so far. Let's give yourself a round of applause. Very good.
You?
Pick. Okay. Next one then, where are we now for Spanish? D in between vowels. I gave you that yesterday. Added.
Added.
This is not a problem for Germans. Germans have no problems with this. Added. Added.
Added.
Very good.
Added.
Added.
Addict.
Not addict, but that will work. Okay. I suppose for Vick's VapoRub, but why not? Okay. Added.
Added.
I'm awake now.
Added.
Very good. Okay, so you need to be strong with the D in between two vowels. Next one then, scroll down there, Ivonne, will you? Just a little. Where are we? Here. Which one is the Spanish? The third one, yes? Up again, where's the German? Up, you clown. Where is it? Here, this. So 5 across. Okay, 3 across. Okay, go down a bit. So you want to
Just kidding.
go up again. There should be a G here. Good. Where is it?
G.
Here. Okay. So between vowels again. So the G sound between vowels can also be a bit of a problem for Spanish speakers. It will not be a problem for Germans. Okay? Word initial problems with Germans, again, with the aspiration for K. This only happens for some German speakers. It depends on the dialect. So say cat.
Cat. Cat.
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, so aspirate that K. The next one then, so G in between vowels for some Spanish speakers is a problem. So ago. So 2 years ago. Ago.
Ago.
Ago.
Ago.
Ago.
Ago.
Ago.
Very good. Agagago.
Ago.
Very good.
I go.
Agagago.
I can go.
That's better. Okay. Right. The next problem that Spanish speakers have is a contrast with B, which we showed you above. So the B and the V. Just to clarify again, in English the B sound is produced only with the lips. Bat. Bar. the V sound is produced with the top teeth and the bottom lip, not the top lip. Okay, just the bottom lip. So you go. Now, if you're a Spanish speaker, you will very often go like this. Close the lips. That should not happen with the English pronunciation of V. You should be like this. Like this, okay? I want to see blood coming from your lips. Okay, so the blood should be pouring down onto your sweaters at the end of this. Very. It is not very. Very good. Oh, it's very good. Okay, we don't want it to ask. Very good. Very good. Now you say very.
Very.
Again?
Very.
Yes, excellent. Okay, so some Germans do have a problem with the V. It's not here, but it's because of the W sound. The next one then, another problem that Spanish speakers will have is with what's it, S. So, word initial. So, you have already heard that with, go up to here for me again, Ivonne. Well, thank you very much. So here, when Patricio was pronouncing this, he said sprinting, sprinting. Now, to be honest, it's not really only an S sound problem, it's the consonant cluster here. But it's s, s, okay, it's a fricative kind of s, like this. Now, some people will tell you, if you don't speak Spanish, they'll say, no, it's easy, it's just like a snake. But if you are from Spain, some of them will pronounce. Okay, some of the Spanish snakes have a bit of a problem. Okay, so instead of going like this, they go like this. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. Go back to here again. Most Latin Americans don't have a problem with that. Okay, so word finally with some speakers as well. So you will hear, for example, cats. Say that for me.
Cats.
That's a bad example. Say woos. No, that's the wrong sound.
You have to wait, JP, if you want to do the wood.
No, it's not that. No, I need a s. It's most plurals with unvoiced consonants. So caps, like a cap. Say caps.
Caps.
Caps. Caps.
Caps.
Caps.
Caps.
Cats.
Caps.
Cats.
Caps.
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 S.
Caps.
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 Caps. Caps.
Very nice. Very nice. Caps.
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 Very good. So you have to exaggerate that sound at the end. Okay. Word initially, some German speakers have an issue with that. So say, for example, sauce.
Sauce.
Again.
Sauce.
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 Say San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Welcome, JP. Or should I say good night? Okay, excellent. Alright, so yes, with some
You can
German-
do the example.
shortly, he will do have quite a few examples. Okay, so this is word initially, again at the start of the word. The next one then that Spanish speakers will have a problem with is this. So this J sound over, or sorry, this J symbol here is not J, it's not J, it's Y. And this is, this is J, this is Y. You have just heard a mistake, so contrast with Y and J. So it is quite common for Mexicans to say Jess and Jew and Jung, etc. Chileans, well, think a few of you have done it before as well. Gonzalo sometimes does it. Okay, so instead of saying yes, say yes. Okay, so write the letter Y on the board. Write the letter Y on the board. That letter should not exist in the alphabet for Spanish speakers. Eliminate it.
Right, Y.
Write the letter I. Yes. Now, spell the word yes, but don't use Y, use I. Yes. Now, all Spanish speakers pronounce that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You will never go yes when you see that. Okay? So I want you to say yes, you, young, etc. It is important that you're able to pronounce that. Some of you do have a problem with this sound. Where is it? Anyway, so if I said judge, judge. Some Spanish speakers will say judge. They'll use that instead of j. Okay, it's a problem for a lot of Spanish speakers. It's a hard sound. Okay. Yes, there is vibration for that. Okay, so what is happening is that sound is called an affricate. It's the combination of a plosive sound, which is an explosive sound like d is explosive, and it's got that j, which is a fricative, has friction. So you change the position of your tongue from d, and an English speaker position. So if that's the top of your mouth and that's the top teeth, the d in English does not touch, the tongue does not touch the teeth, it touches here, just a little bit above. And then you go to j, 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 j. Or some people do it in that way. I would go j with my tongue down, so I have to transition very quickly from there to there. J, j, j. Now the same thing will happen without vibration for ch, ch. That's a t, sh, ch, ch. If you have vibration, it's j, j. Now I don't pronounce it in the way some dialects do. I will show you in a bit more detail what happens with a model. Okay, I'll show you with a model there later. Any problems for German? No. Okay. Down again. Okay, oh God almighty. Up again. Where are we? Somewhere near M. Okay, down again. M. Okay, so here's the Spanish, yes? Is this?
Yes.
No, here.
The
Word finally. So it's quite common for Spanish speakers not to pronounce consonants at the end of words or end of syllables, and as a consequence, this happens with a lot of consonants. M would be quite a common one. So if I said ham, say that.
Ham.
Again?
Ham.
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 Stronger. Ham.
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 Now, do you hear that?
But you
What's
finish
yeah,
with an A.
No, I didn't.
Like a
I said
ham.
ham. Ham. Now, when you listen to Patricio, the camera woman is a terrible performance today. A terrible performance today. So do it again. Ham. Again.
Ham.
Now, are you clear that that's not some strange word? Well, sorry, not a strange word. What's the dominant ethnic group in China? Does anyone know? What's the big ethnic group in China? The Han. H-A-N. So Han and Ham.
Ham.
Are you sure you know which one it is?
It's ham.
Okay, you tell me what I'm saying. Am I saying the Chinese ethnic group or the meat? Han.
Chinese.
Han.
Chinese.
Ham.
Food.
Han.
Chinese.
Ham.
Food.
Ham.
Food.
Han.
Chinese.
What can you tell me about the difference?
Your mouth.
With the meat, or your mouth is more closed, like.
My lips close with
Your lips.
ham.
Mm-hmm.
With han, they don't go together.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're trying to distinguish between these, you can just look at the lips. Okay? Ham.
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 Han.
Han.
Yeah, much better. Okay? Ham.
Han.
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 Han. Han.
Very much. Okay? So you have to be careful with this. This is shocking camera work. Okay? Right. Okay, where's this? No, Germans. Next problem. Contrast with w at the end of word syllables. End of words or syllables. So, give me an example of that. So, can you say, for example, pull?
Pool. Pool.
Again?
Pool.
Sorry. Our camera woman is, yeah, exactly. Okay?
Pool.
Again?
Pool.
Okay, now listen to the way I say it. Pull. Pull.
Pool.
Yeah, that's better. Much
Pool.
better. Yeah, well, you don't have to add the extra sound, but if you do add the extra sound, it's understandable. Okay, so I told you it's better to sound like an Italian where you add in extra sounds than take them out. Okay? So the pronunciation of that L, so there are two L's in English. The first L is, for example, when you have, so again, this is the top teeth, this is the top.
Shoot them.
Now I have no idea what the two of you are doing over here, okay? But JP, hands to yourself, okay? Hands to yourself, JP. Okay, now again. So when you say something like this word, what's this?
Light.
Light. So the tongue in English is going to touch here.
You need help?
Yes, yeah, come over here. Okay, so this is the mouth, and I am the tongue. Okay, so here, this is the position of the tongue. Okay, like that. It's not so open, to be honest, but now stay there. Light.
Light.
Stay there. Okay, now when you pronounce something like pull, when you pronounce something like pull, so you have to imagine the tongue here in this case. We have wonderful technology here in classic. This is the best we can do for the tongue. The tongue is like that. It's not like that. It's bent a little in the middle. So you'll say pull, pull. So do that with your tongue. Just go like that with your tongue. No, don't even pronounce it. Just go like that. Try to put your tongue in that position. Now, some of you, I'm sure, have a lot of practice with this.
What do you think?
Excellent. Okay.
Maybe you are red?
Okay, so when you put your tongue in that position, that's the position it should be when L is at the end of words. Like pull, pull, pull. It's not pull, pull. It's pull. Now, if you put that sound like that all of the time, like even at the beginning of words, you'll develop an accent which is not native to English. So you'll say things like lovely, lovely, lovely. Who says that? Lovely. Oh, it's very lovely. No, Slavic speakers like Ukrainians and Russians. You'll sound Polish or Russian because they do that generally at the beginning of their words. Yes?
What is the difference when you say light and light for the food in this sound?
Light and what was the other word?
The food when say light.
Light.
Light food.
Yeah.
Light food.
What is light?
What's light food?
Like mayonnaise light.
Oh, light. Oh no, it's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah. No difference. Yeah. You just say, oh, like Coca-Cola light. Is there something Coca-Cola light? Okay, something like that. Okay. Is there a light Coca? There isn't. It's diet.
So it's diet.
Diet.
Yeah. There's night.
No, but in Mexico,
In Mexican,
it's
Light? Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so it's the same. The pronunciation will be the same. Oh, you were talking about L-I-T-E. They just made that word up. That doesn't exist. It's just the same as that. It means it's the opposite of heavy. Heavy, light. Okay? That's the exact opposite of what I did. But anyway. Okay, right. So, where are we now? What sound am I on now?
Wait,
Okay. So,
no, this one.
this one. Okay, so here. So the W sound is a problem in German. So we saw that yesterday with Volkswagen, etc. So say for example, no, wolf.
Wolf.
Again? No.
The camera.
The camera. You're terrible at double jobbing. Okay.
Yes.
So, wolf. Oh, okay. Did you hear that? Now, if you listen to that carefully, if you listen to that back, you would hear Andrea introducing the lips, or sorry, not the lips, the teeth, and she went. Don't use the teeth. They should not touch the lips. So when I say it, it'll be wolf. Wolf. So yes, one person in this class is very nervous because I have done this pronunciation practice before. Just for those of you who are a little bit nervous, I will show you how you produce this sound. JP, look into my eyes. Okay.
You need a chair.
So this, if you wish, Aziel, you can bring the camera in here as well. The pronunciation is like this. Like that. It's not like this. Okay? It's like whoa, 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 wood. Again? No! You hear? So again, one of the problems that JP has is it's not the same problem that Andrea has.
You're too close.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Or not close enough. Okay. Okay. One of the problems that JP has is this. Up again, mouth. Okay? So one of the problems JP has is when he's producing w, his tongue goes up at the back. Your tongue is going up at the back and you're producing like that. W, for me, the tongue is down at the back. Woo, 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 woo. Okay? Now, you don't want that good or good. A lot of Spanish speakers have a problem with that wood sound. They'll go good or wood or hood or wood, etc. You need to fix that. Remember, all of these sounds must be produced correctly for native speakers to understand you. Thank you very much to the mouth. Wolf.
Wolf.
Okay, even if you look at the lip position of Andrea, it's more like this. The lips are very, very close together. It's like pursing your lips like this. Like this. Relax it.
Wolf.
Much better. Okay? Now say water.
Water.
Okay, now the pronunciation of the vowel sound is a little different too, but it's correct with the w sound. Say week, like 2 weeks.
Week.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so it's a common thing for Germans to change that into a v sound. Okay? Wolf. Wolf. Okay? Wolf. Okay? Next one then, another problem that you will have in Spanish is, let me do this. Okay, go down, go down. Okay, no, slightly up. Okay, so this is common in
German.
Yes, okay, so but I need you to go just a little. Hey, don't worry, it goes up and down. No, you're way off. Okay, keep going up again. It's somewhere here. There, that's what I want to see. There. Okay, what does devoiced mean again? I gave you this yesterday.
Vibration.
No vibration. So if you devoice consonants in English, you would be changing things like s, to s. You would be changing to what? What's the twin, the unvoiced twin of V? Now take that away and you get what? Okay, so yeah, the F sound. What's the unvoiced consonant twin of B? B?
The.
B? look at my lips. What other sounds are produced like this? P, p. D, d, t. T is the unvoiced consonant twin of d. G. G. It's hard to read what that last one is. G. What's the unvoiced equivalent?
It's a
K.
that last one is a Z.
Z. Okay. K. And the unvoiced equivalent of Z is what? S. So Germans at the end of words, so this is word final consonants, sometimes change these voiced sounds into unvoiced sounds. So they'll change something like leave into leaf, instead of something like lob. What's lob mean? I gave you this in your test last week. Okay, a careful throw like this, I lobbed it over, or in tennis over somebody's head or whatever. They might change lob to lop. They might change something like, what's the word? Bad to bat. Okay, it's not as extreme as this, but they change these sounds at the end, which are voiced, into unvoiced consonants. Bag might change into back. And what would be an example of this? Eyes might change into ice. Okay? Eyes might change into ice. Okay? You understand the cube of soundboard. Okay? So you have to be very careful with voiced consonants at the end of words. Okay? This is important as well. Spanish speakers, it says here nothing. But you have had a few problems earlier. So I keep telling you, when you're a Spanish speaker, very often you just eliminate the sound. I want you to be aggressive. This is the #1 major mistake for Spanish speakers. Not pronouncing the last consonant. Germans might change the pronunciation, but you very often, eliminate it. So you'll say, bat. Are you saying bat or bad? Bat. Okay, I don't speak English very good. Okay, I don't speak English very good, you might want to say, or well. Okay, and right down at the bottom, yes, okay. So if you go just up a little bit more as well. Okay, so S.
No, but the third one.
The third one.
What's this?
Yeah.
We've done that one. Yeah, it's more now. Okay, so here it says in the, oh yes, that's what I just said. Okay, sometimes in the middle or at the end of words or syllables, some consonants may be dropped. So that's that thing. Okay, that's the most important thing. If there was a big star to put on it, I would put it there for Spanish speakers. Germans, again, it's the exact same thing as what I just said. Okay? They're the big mistakes that you make that you should focus on trying to fix. Now, to be honest, the thing that I would like to do, I can't do because I don't have enough money. Okay? I'll show you what I would like to do, just for 1 sec. Move your ass there. Thank you to the camera moment. Yes, very good. Thank you. I can't do this because I don't have enough money. But if I could do it, I would buy this software. Okay? Now the reason I would buy this software is because it gives you some ideas about what you should do in the mouth to produce certain sounds. Now I can't tell you what sound that is, okay, because I haven't seen yet, but let's say it was this. Alright, they haven't put in a sound yet. Okay, so how would you pronounce that word?
Clothes.
Clothes. Now, if you did have this software allows you to see through the mouth and see what's happening with the articulators inside the mouth. Now, again, it's not perfect, but it does help somewhat. Okay.
Clothes. Clothes.
Okay, so I can't do this for you, except this. Okay, it's not really as effective as this software. Unfortunately, it is very, very expensive. Okay, it's very, very expensive. I have contacted them before, and I think it was a good few €100. Maybe if I had a lot of money, I would do it. Okay, so it goes through the full word, and then it goes through it in individual parts as well. And if you had the money, it does allow you to do it yourself, and then it'll do a frequency analysis of your pronunciation and say where you're going wrong, etc. It's very useful, I think. Okay, it shows you. So which sound is this?
Six.
Now, to be honest, that sounded like something else for a second. Okay, yes, but maybe that's because of my lack of success. Okay, so this word here is problematic for a lot of students. Now, really, what's happening is S-I-K-S, and then this strange TH, which is one sound. Sixths. Okay, is it plural or singular? Singular. Sixth. Which is hard to say, and it's even harder to say if it's plural. Sixths. And a lot of English speakers will change the pronunciation to make it easier. In fact, with that word above, what was the first word that they went over? What was the first word? Clothes. A lot of English speakers don't say that. They'll say, what do you do to the door? Close. They'll say that. I would say clothes probably than more often than clothes. Okay, so if you look at this. Now, you see how many different positions you have to produce? Now, also, the good thing about this, which I can't really do, I can sort of do it with that cloth, but you will see the tongue shape as well, going in, like down in the center of the tongue. I can really only show you like front and back, but you can also, with this, if you turn it around, see what's happening at the side and in the middle. Okay, it's much more productive. I really would like to buy this software one day, maybe. Okay, so you can do an analysis of your pronunciation as well. So this person has done it. And they've got an intelligibility score of 92%. Okay, now again, it's not perfect, but it's the best software out there. If you look, I have looked, actually yesterday as well, I looked again. So I keep looking if the applications online are getting any better. They're not fantastic. Okay, they're not fantastic. They're certainly not as good as this. Okay, if you do use them, if you do buy them, they cost about €150, €200. Don't waste your money on it. Okay, again, there are a few issues. At your level, if I was starting with a student who had very poor pronunciation, very unintelligible pronunciation, then I might recommend it. I really think that when you're learning a language for the first time, pronunciation is super important at the start. When you get to upper intermediate, okay, some people have to work on it quite a lot, but most of you are okay. I would say most of you are okay. But don't make mistakes with the things that I've just shown you, because this is scientific research. It's not my choice of what's important for you or what's not important. They've done studies. This is what seems to make the biggest difference in people understanding you or not understanding you. So definitely work with this. Okay, the next thing that I want you to do is take out your piece of paper and a pen again, and I'm going to choose one student to read out the fourth sentence. Okay, so go back to your seats and get the piece of paper and a pen. And I'm going to ask Ivonne. Now, Ivonne, I would like you to read that. Read that for them. Okay, so Ivonne is no. She
Just
can
number
read,
4?
Yeah. Now, but I want you to read it reasonably quickly. I don't want you to slow down. Don't. Now, go. You don't have to go super fast, but go.
I think I know how to pronounce this word.
Which one? This word? Referee. Okay. Okay. Listen to Professor Ivonne, and you can begin whenever you wish.
What's with the referee ignoring such obvious faults during the championship?
Listen to Ivonne, always complaining to me. Oh, you're going so fast! Okay, and there she is reading all of the sentence. Yeah, a few parts. Okay, so maybe break it up.
Here.
There.
Okay. What's with the referee ignoring such obvious faults during the championship game?
Repeat. Fully, all of it.
What's with the referee ignoring such obvious faults during the championship game? Again. What's with the referee ignoring such obvious faults during the championships game?
Okay, now compare with your partner. So JP, you go to Aziel, Patricio with Edward, and Andrea with Amy. Now, how do you pronounce that?
What's with referee ignoring such obvious during the championship? Referee ignoring such obvious during the championship game.
That's it, yeah. Go check if the others are performing well with your sentences.
What is referee ignoring such obvious fouls during the championship game?
So, the professor will check just a second.
The professor will check.
Yeah.
Miss.
Let me see one.
Se ve bien. Miss, please.
Really?
Profe.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's very good.
Ignoring the obvious fouls during the championship game.
All of them, they are really.
All doing well?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sure there's one word that you made a mistake with. Maybe not.
Such obvious fouls during.
What's with the referee ignoring such obvious
Now, nobody had a mistake with this word?
I put the fools, but
Fools like F-O-O-L-S.
I put
Yes.
rules.
You put rules?
Rules.
Okay,
I put
so
F-U-L-L-S.
what did you put, Edberg?
Fouls.
Again, fouls. Now, he corrected it because he knows about football. He knows about sport, so he probably thought, oh, no, it can't be fools. Fool means idiot. So you did not hear foul. You did not hear foul because Ivonne mispronounced it 3 times. But your brain corrected it for you. Okay? So, to be honest, Ivonne pronounced virtually everything correctly except for that. And I think on the last one she said championships with an S? How many put an S? How many of you put an S at the end?
No.
Okay, if you play back the video, you would hear Ivonne say championships game at the end. But basically it's correct. Say it again, Ivonne.
You're the new dictation teacher.
What with the referee ignoring such obvious
Fouls.
during the championship game?
Yeah. Okay, now, if you wanted to get a little bit more like a native speaker, you would maybe make a few sounds a little bit weaker. What's with the referee ignoring such obvious fouls during the championship game? It was perfect. Okay, so if I asked a student with terrible pronunciation to do that activity, you wouldn't be able to understand. You'd have to do exactly what Edward did and use your brain to guess the words. Okay? You do that with me. Your brain has to guess because I'm using connected speech. Okay? You don't use connected speech very often. Okay? So, but she didn't make any mistake with not pronouncing the last consonant, like she's not saying such instead of such. She did this correctly. Okay? Everything was good in that respect. Okay, what's that expression mean?
What's with?
What's with?
What's happened?
What's going on?
Okay, now, when would you use it? When would you use it? When? In what situation? Formal, informal?
Informal.
Yeah, okay, right. I asked ChatGPT, explain what's with. Okay?
What's with?
Okay, now just to clarify, that word here means confused. So you're like, huh? Or maybe you're sarcastic, or maybe you're mildly critical. What's mildly mean again?
In the middle?
Yeah, in the middle. Remember spicy and mild? So mild is not spicy. So mildly is in the middle. Roughly, approximately, why is there something? What's going on with that? Why are you acting like that? So for example, what's with the long face? Okay, so why are you like this? Okay, what's with the long face? Okay, it's the day after fun day. What's with the long faces? Okay,
Wrong or something like that.
Again?
It was wrong. So what's wrong?
Yeah. In this case, it's why do you look sad? Why do you look sad? What's with all the noise in here? So maybe I'll come in here. What's with all the noise? Okay, you're confused. Why is this happening? Okay, maybe you're being a little bit critical. It says, what's with him today? Okay, or what's with her today? Did she have a problem with her Romanian boyfriend? Ex-boyfriend. Exactly. Okay, so in that case you'd say, what's with Amy today? What's with Amy today? So again, it's an unusual question construction. You don't have to wait for me to do this. So I said last week, generate 100 colloquial expressions. And then you got up and you explained them to your partners. You didn't need me for that. Okay, you created dialogues. You didn't need me for that. And what could you do if you...
Three, four times.
I think that's only one. Two. Okay, two. Just for your information, JP, we have a running score on how many rings Patricio's phone will ring today.
And you have to write the name of JP.
JP, what score would you like?
Yes.
Take a guess as to how many rings Patricio's phone is likely to...
Just today?
Yes, just today. We already have 4. What would you say?
13.
13. He's going for a higher score than Aziel. So he has a very good chance of winning. So again, when you're doing this, this is sort of out of context. It's a little out of context. I would encourage you to put this in a dialogue. So if I said, okay, so can you put the expression into a short dialogue? Oh, sorry. you'll see it in more context. Hey, you're frowning. What's with the long face? Anyone know what frowning means again?
No.
This is frowning. So it's the upside down smile. Okay? So frowning, for those of you who don't know, for a long time ago, I had a student from Spain called Serena. Okay? Now if you look on the board, beside the board, we have the Serena scale of confusion. Now, Serena, when she was a little bit confused, her eyebrows would go like this. Just a little frown, just a little frown. Then she become more confused, and it would be more like this. Then when she was very, very confused, she would go like this, like this. And then when she was completely confused, she had no idea what you were talking about, she would like this, okay? These three are frowns. Hello, Serena. Hello, Serena.
Hello.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so this is the Serena scale of confusion. Okay, so on the Serena scale of confusion, you will see 3 frowns. Again, when you put this expression into the context, hey, you're frowning, what's with the long face? What's that mean again? What's that mean?
What with the long
Why? And the expression you would usually accompany with something like, what's with the, like that, you're confused. Why are you like this? I just found out the match is cancelled. Oh no, what's with the organisers these days? Okay, like for example, maybe a teacher would say, what's with the students these days? When you're trying to teach them something really interesting like this construction, they're talking to each other, etc. What's with those students, etc. Okay? Oh no, what's with the organisers these days? They cancel everything at the last minute. Yeah, and what's with the referee always disappearing when there's a problem? Why do they do that? Okay? You're like, why do they like that? True. At this rate, the fans will start refereeing the games themselves. Put these constructions into dialogues. Don't put them outside of context. Okay? You need to put them in context the way native speakers usually use them. Okay, there was another thing that I wanted to do with this. Will I do it? Okay, move your ass there for a second. Now, the reason I gave you these sentences, like these, was because of a grammatical reason. Well, there are a few reasons. One, the grammar reason is I want to teach you these kind of constructions. These are called participle clauses, these ones here. Another reason I wanted to show you this is because I included some of the problems that Spanish and German speakers have when you're pronouncing these. And that's why I wanted you to pronounce the sounds. And when I go back, I will identify, it's very easy to identify what problems you had. Okay? And I'll go over it a little bit more tomorrow. But as I said, I want you to know what participle clauses are. So can you go back to your seat and I'll show you on the board, first of all, what participles are. Okay, now this, nobody asked for this at the beginning of the week. Nobody asked for this. I wouldn't expect you to ask because you don't know what participles are. So if you don't know what they are, how could you ask for them? Now also, this grammar is a little bit more advanced. You're not really supposed to do this at this level, but to be honest, I don't care about what level you are when trying to introduce grammar. It's not that difficult, okay? So participles, you already know most of them, or sorry, you know 2 forms at least, without realizing it. Okay. So there is active and passive participles. And you have something called a present participle. Perfect participle. And the one that you definitely know, you've heard before, is a past participle. And this one is slightly different than the others. It's outside this table. So if I gave you the verb write, like write a letter, what is the past participle of that verb? Write, wrote, Written. Okay? So this is the past participle or the third form of the verb. Speak, spoke.
Spoken.
I gave you a few of these last week. Fly, flew, flown. This word. Blow, blew, blown. Try to find the patterns. Okay? Shrink.
Shrunk.
What's that like? Drink, drank, drunk. So don't try to memorize a big long list of irregular verbs. Try to find the patterns with the things you already know. So you already know drink, drank, drunk, shrink, shrank, shrunk. Can you remember what shrink means?
No.
Yeah, see, even with verbs you don't know, you're still able to guess. So I gave you this in the test last week. Shrink means get very small. Okay, so if you say your chances of success are shrinking, they're getting smaller and smaller. So the more time you spend at Casa Forbes, the smaller the chance that you're going to become fluent in English. It's shrinking. Remember, what's the slogan of Casa Forbes? Casa Forbes, where your dreams come to die. You understand that? Okay, excellent, excellent. Weep.
We like a whopper.
No, no.
Your dreams.
Think about keep.
Whip.
Wept. Weep, wept. Wept. You have to pronounce that last consonant. If you say wept, nobody knows what you're talking about. What's weep mean? No, that's whip. It's you're crying, maybe because your dog got run over by a bus, for example. Okay, you understand that? Like, for example, if I passed away, nobody will be weeping. Okay, you understand that? No. It's a disgrace. Every time I say that, people start laughing. When something bad happens to someone and you feel happy, what German word should you be using? Very good. Well, Schadenfreude. Or, as they say in Germany,
Schadensfreude.
Schadensfreude. Okay, beautiful pronunciation. Okay, so again, don't try to memorize this past participles. Just try to get the pattern. What do you think goes here? Writing. What was that? What was that? Yvonne? Writing, was it? Writing, very good, Ivonne. Excellent work there. Top performance. Very bad camera work, but good grammar. Okay? Writing. Now just be careful again. 2 T's, 1 T. Okay? A lot of you make a mistake with that. Now, what's the passive voice of that?
Written.
Close, but that would be the past participle. How do you create the passive voice? Verb to be and past participle. Verb to be and past participle. What was that, Ivonne?
Verb to be and past participle.
Very good. Excellent work there again. Verb to be and past participle. Well, we know the past participle. It's here. And what do you think? Being. You have to use the ing form here. Okay? So it has to look like this one. Being written. Being written. This is the present participle passive voice. Now, this one also will have a past participle. And if it's perfect, what verb do you you always say this. If it's perfect, what verb do you always say? Have. What do you think I should put here?
Be.
It has to be, again?
Having.
Yes. You must have that ing somewhere here. Okay? And here you have having. Now, every time this is true, when you have an active voice form, it will be one less verb than the passive. There will be one less word. So you have one word here, you have 2 words here. You have 2 words here. How many words will you have here? 3. Right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you again, you have a past participle. because it's passive. Now, what do you always need with the passive voice?
Being.
The verb
Verb
to
to be,
be-
have
verb
been,
to-
Having writing.
have been,
Having,
have been,
nearly.
Writing.
Having,
Having been writing.
yes, having been written. Having been written. Now, I know it looks like, oh my God, this is impossible. I'll never remember. You won't remember this table probably, okay? But these are the forms. These are the only 5 forms you need to worry about with participles. They never change. It's not going to be has. It's not going to change to writing here, etc. It's always like that. If I said speak, what would you have here?
speaking, being spoken,
Being spoken.
having spoken, having been spoken, spoken,
Okay? If it was beat, like beat,
Beating.
beating, being, say that?
Being.
Beaten.
having beaten, having been beaten, beaten.
Exactly. Okay, you need to get used to these forms. Now I will show you how you use these in participle clauses after the break. Okay? Now, everyone, I hope after the break you were all like this, all smiling, and not like this. What's that? What's that called again? A frown. Okay? Excellent. Have a nice, I was going to say have a nice day. Have a nice day. Right.